Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about all the different things they added in yesterday's update, but before we jump into all of that, if you guys were watching yesterday's live stream, you may have noticed that, we had like a busted water pipe. So for those who are wondering how my apartment is, it's still fine, don't worry, it wasn't my water pipe that busted, it was the person who lives above me. Now luckily I know the person above me, so I literally just called them, I was like, yo, you got a busted water pipe, and then we got a plumber to go up there to literally just cut off their water. But yeah, there's a lot of water damage to this wall right here. It was literally just flowing from above the roof. There was just like a crap ton of water flowing down here. And it caused some issues because, well, my carpet in my office is soaking wet. So we need to send that out to get it cleaned. Now, luckily, the water that was flowing down here was not like sewage or anything. It was literally just regular clean water, thank goodness. But it kind of ruined my wall. So if you look over here, like this part of the wall is absolutely kind of messed up, which is very unfortunate because yeah, repairing this is going to be very costly and very annoying. And so we need to come to terms. Basically, I need to talk to them and be like, yo, it's kind of your water pipe that dealt all this damage to my house, you gotta pay a little bit of it, right? But nevertheless, everything is good on my side. We solved the problem, everything's fine now. But we just need to wait for all of this stuff to dry out, which is why I'm wearing this, because I have the AC blasting as well as the fan so that I can dry out all this moisture, so that it doesn't end up molding, because if it starts molding, that's even worse. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's jump into PSO2. The first thing I want to talk about are, of course, the freebies. So when we go to get campaign items, receive item account, you can see right here there is the 7 days till Super Origin Festival, and these rewards will appear every single day. So as you can see, there's 7 days, 6 days, and a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And every single day we will get 3 and augment transfer pass vouchers. So you definitely want to pick up the 21 free vouchers because, come on, it's literally free. And normally the vouchers would require you to run a bunch of like LTQs or whatever in order to earn them. Now, while we're on the topic of the LTQ, yes, there is a new LTQ and there is a new daily for it. As you can see right here, clear the limited time quest. It only gives you 30,000 EXP, does not give you any special loot, does not give you any augment transfer pass vouchers or any special currency. So it's really up to you whether you want to run it or not. I would still run it at least once a day simply because it's just easier to complete the daily tasks. But let us actually look at the loot of the LTQ itself. As you can see, when we click on limited time quest, there is the new drill naval escort, and when we click on it and look under the featured item drops, there is of course the legend weapons. So if you are hunting for the legend weapon series, you could farm this. Now of course the drop rate is still very low, so you do need to get extremely lucky, but nevertheless it is listed here under the featured item drops. Now as for the Flugelguard Almaty CV, I personally think this one is definitely worth it if you can get it. I believe this is still going for quite a bit of money, especially since it is a color variant. Preset skill level 1s, I have no idea why this is a featured, but sure, I guess. I would recommend you to at least complete this once because it does reward you 100,000 Enmeseta, which is pretty awesome. Now, as for the quest itself, it is fairly simple and it's just a bunch of bosses, and you just kill the bosses and just drag them away from Truck-kun if you have aggro. So it's nothing too difficult, no rocket science involved here. However, I am awfully confused with the quest details here on why there's a personal best for party play as well as solo play, because this LTQ is not the ARC's records. At first I thought there would be an ARC's records of this, but that is actually not the case. As we can see here in personal ARC's records, and then under random challenges, you can see that this week's ARC's records is actually the Dracen Plant board solo. And then when we go to upcoming events, there is one that is Braver exclusive over here. However, this is Fleeting Flight. It's not even the LTQ. and the other one for all classes isn't the LTQ either. So I have no idea why the LTQ has this little quest detail tab here saying what your personal bests are, because even if we run it with the party, like I've completed this several times already, I don't have a score here or anything, so I'm kind of confused on why this exists over here. Now, other than that, we also have the virtual liver style, so if you did like the Niji Sanji stuff, you could pick it up over here. Personally, I never really cared about Niji Sanji that much, and I don't know much about them, so just like all of the previous Niji Sanji collaborations, I'm just not going to pick anything up. Now, something that I was very happy to see was actually Leciel Exploration. The new one is still here, which is really nice because I personally enjoy this one quite a bit. So even though I might not run the LTQ a lot because I just don't care about it that much and the loot isn't that amazing and I don't want the Legend Weapon series anyway, I'm probably going to be spending more time just farming the new Leciel Exploration. Again, just searching for those perfect EX augments. However, this Leciel Exploration will be going away in 2 weeks time and then the old one will come back. All right, so if you did want to play the new one and you were wondering, oh, how long do I have, you've got 2 more weeks. Okay,
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
but yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.